Well, a very good morning, everybody, for Thursday, the 19th of August. So a improvement today, but still not quite what we're after. Fronts are not too far away and will cause a deterioration in the afternoon. Though it's not particularly much of a low pressure, just fronts all scattered around us. And later today, we will see the arrival of this sort of warm front, which may bring some isolated drizzle, but certainly will lower the cloud base towards the evening. Going forwards, yeah, maybe an unsettled start to a weekend, but I'm hopeful that as we go into the second half of the weekend into Monday, that the soaring conditions will improve in time for the competitions. But for today, a sort of moderate west, sometimes southwesterly airflow with fronts approaching from the west, but with some brief respite between. The winds today, so just picking up that slight southwesterly edge, so I'm expecting here about 250 at about 15 to 20 knots or so. And the satellite picture, well, we've got some breaks in the cloud. It was a nice evening yesterday with a little bit less moisture up there. We can still see plenty of cloud across down into Devon and Cornwall and feeding in off the Atlantic. So although it won't be quite as low as it has been in the last couple of days, it will still be a little bit stubborn to clear. Top temperature today, where we see the sunshine, we might hit 20 degrees, but dew points still remain fairly high at about 14. Public forecast doesn't think we'll get to 20, but I'm a little bit more optimistic. And we can see on here that, especially looking at visibility, you'll see the visibility drops off at about 3 o'clock. So yeah, and the humidity goes up and cloud base comes down. So yeah, the chance that we're going to see some influence of this warm front a bit later this afternoon. But on the whole, no real significant weather for today. Temperature and dew point profile at the moment starting to come up. Still very chilly for this time of year. No update on David's forecast today, but that's the picture outside as it stands. A bit more sort of gaps in this cloud layer, hopefully allowing a bit more heating, trigger a few thermals and push the cloud base up a little bit more as well. We shall look at Odium. They're saying currently cloud base is probably about 2-3 above them, so it's probably above 2000 here. And as I look out the window, there is some sunshine. So yeah, cloud base is going to go up probably a little bit further, but I don't reckon it's going to go much above sort of 3000 feet today. And Top Meteo, unfortunately, downgraded today's forecast, and it looks like that now, which probably reflects the fact this warm front's going to come a bit quicker and cause us some problems. So though there might be some local soaring and a short possibility of a very small task, it's not looking much better than that. At 11 o'clock, there might be some weak thermals, but as you can see, this being fairly pessimistic, is showing that we'll then get some sort of medium high level cover and maybe even the cloud base locally coming down. So yes, I think one to wait and see, but by no means a fantastic soaring day, but at least it will be once again flyable and hopefully dry. NOTAMs, there are a few things to consider today. The main thing today is Benson. There are a number of things going on there, and that's because it's their family's day at Benson. Now, there's no red arrows display there, and the displays are a little bit tamer than they were at Odium last weekend, but there is an air show there from 12 through till 6, and you can see the details on there, as well as a parachute display for a good part of the afternoon, at least between about 2 and 4, various parachute display teams and various exercises, role demonstrations going on. So my honest opinion is to try and remain 3 nautical miles away from Benson at all times. Have a chat to them if you're going to get a bit closer, but yeah, don't ruin their family's day. They absolutely deserve it. Fairford's active today. Little Rissington is active with their ATZ for the military gliders. 15 within the Farnborough zone, parachuting at, is that Aldershot or Purbright? It's actually a parachute display right above Farnborough, although that will be done shortly. So yeah, parachute display there as well. Goodwood temperature danger area, although actually no, that's not. No, that's not the Goodwood temperature changer air. That is the Goodwood air display. I believe there's a for Goodwood, there's a fairly important funeral going on of a fairly long established member of staff. So yeah, between 14:45 and 15:45, it's probably best just to keep your head low away from that one, as yeah, I did hear that that was a big loss to them. Other than that, everything else is as it would be on Thursday. There's one Navajo departing at 12 o'clock, but there are no jet movements as far as I'm aware for today. Maybe one tomorrow, or one at some point during the comps, maintaining outside of the launch and landing periods. But yeah, we'll be 2-7 today. I don't think that suddenly is going to pick up too much. And yeah, we shall see how we get on. We'll start off with the trial lessons this morning, and we'll make a decision for the afternoon based on where that front is later. I'm off to the comps, or the junior nationals from tomorrow, so you won't see me for a little while, but enjoy the comps here, and I'll see you, I'm sure, around the bank holiday. Bye for now.